Have you ever wondered why the smartest person in the room is often ignored, while someone less talented keeps getting promoted? It happens every single day, not because intelligence doesn't matter, but because power has never belonged to the smartest. It belongs to the people who understand other people's egos. In every office, every government, every company, and every social circle, there are invisible rules. Most people think success comes from hard work. The powerful know something different. They know that every workplace is a modern royal court. There is always a king, there are always favorites, and there are always people who unknowingly destroy themselves by saying the wrong thing, challenging the wrong person, or showing their talent at the wrong time. Robert Greene calls this Law 24. Play the perfect courtier. This isn't about becoming fake. It's about surviving among powerful people without becoming their next victim. Imagine entering a room full of executives. Everyone smiles. Everyone shakes hands. Everyone acts friendly. But beneath those smiles, people are measuring status, testing loyalty, watching every word you say. The perfect courtier understands one terrifying truth. Powerful people don't judge only your results. They judge your behavior, your tone, your timing, your respect, your emotional control. Many careers end not because someone lacks ability, but because they fail the invisible social test. Let's uncover the rules that keep the perfect courtier alive. The first rule: never outshine the master. This is one of the deadliest mistakes ambitious people make. You solve every problem. You prove you're smarter than your boss. You constantly correct others. You think they'll admire you. Instead, they begin to fear you. People with authority want support, not competition. The perfect courtier never makes the leader feel small. Instead, they quietly make the leader feel brilliant. That doesn't mean becoming incompetent. It means allowing others to receive the credit, while quietly becoming indispensable behind the scenes. Power isn't about being noticed. It's about becoming impossible to replace. The second rule: adapt your style to the person in power. Most people communicate the same way with everyone. Courtiers never do. They study personalities. Is their boss analytical? They bring data. Is their boss emotional? They tell stories. Does their leader value speed? They get straight to the point. Powerful people naturally trust people who feel familiar. The perfect courtier becomes socially flexible without losing their identity. Because rigid people break, adaptable people rise. The third rule: never become the careless bearer of bad news. People remember emotions more than facts. If every time you appear, problems follow, complaints begin, negativity fills the room, people eventually associate your presence with stress. The perfect courtier understands psychology. When bad news must be delivered, bring solutions with it. Never simply expose problems. Present a path forward. Instead of saying, "The project failed," say, "We found the problem, and here's how we fix it." Same information, completely different emotional impact. That is influence. The fourth rule: avoid empty flattery. Most people believe compliments create influence. Wrong. Obvious flattery feels fake. Powerful people hear fake praise every day. The perfect courtier praises something specific. Not appearance, not ego, but judgment, vision, decision-making. Specific praise feels genuine. Generic praise feels manipulative. People trust sincerity, not exaggeration. The fifth rule: never become the cynic. Every workplace has one. The person who criticizes every idea, mocks every plan, complains constantly. At first, they sound intelligent. Eventually, everyone avoids them because negativity spreads. Powerful leaders rarely promote people who drain energy. The perfect courtier can disagree without becoming disagreeable. They choose the right timing. They choose the right words. They protect relationships even when delivering difficult truths. Influence grows through emotional discipline, not constant criticism. History offers a powerful lesson. Sir Walter Raleigh was intelligent, charismatic, fearless. He became one of Queen Elizabeth I's favorites. But after her death, everything changed. The new king valued different qualities. Instead of adapting, Raleigh remained proud, outspoken, and politically careless. He underestimated the changing court. His influence disappeared. Eventually, he was imprisoned. Years later, he was executed. His intelligence never failed him. His inability to adapt did. Power changes. Leaders change. The rules of survival change with them. Those who refuse to adapt often become forgotten geniuses. Most people spend years mastering technical skills. Very few master people. That is why they remain invisible. Law 24 is not asking you to become dishonest. It is asking you to understand human nature before human nature destroys you. Every conversation is being evaluated. Every reaction is remembered. Every emotional mistake quietly builds your reputation. The perfect courtier knows that power rarely belongs to the loudest voice. It belongs to the person who understands when to speak, when to stay silent, when to shine, and when to let someone else wear the crown. Ignore these rules, and you may spend your entire life wondering why less talented people keep rising, while you remain exactly where you started. Because in the court of power, talent opens the door, but social mastery decides who stays inside. Remember, the most dangerous battles are rarely fought with swords. They are fought with words, timing, and the ability to understand people better than they understand themselves.